Hello you, I'm Ed.
I'm Jordan.
Welcome back to Real Thrills and welcome to a triple review today. Today we're reviewing The Muppets
And Send Help.
and Iron Lung, and we're going to be starting off with Send Help.
We've just seen Send Help, and well, this was one of the weirdest films I could describe. I had no idea what was going on from the get-go. I mean, it was quite cool to see the dynamic between Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams.
Fucking excellent.
I mean, Sam
actually.
Raimi has cooked with this.
I mean, for me, it's a 4.5. I think the only downside for me was the CGI.
Oh yeah, the boar CGI didn't look great. However, it doesn't really matter because the blood effects. Wow, I didn't expect it to be that gory for a 15.
No,
it was really gory.
See, neither.
And it was quite like fucked up.
Well, it was very fucked up, not just slightly.
I mean, the way Rachel's performance went off the rails all of a sudden, and she went like a crazy bitch, and you're like, what the fuck's going on?
Well, that was you. I was fucking lapping it up.
I mean, their performances were brilliant. And
I'll tell you what, Dylan O'Brien, is that his name?
Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien, he plays a very convincing twat.
He did a really good job, and considering the other film I saw him in, he wasn't great in. This, polar opposite, he's good at playing a twat.
He's good at playing a literal twat.
And you really hate him in this movie.
I fucking hated him from the get-go.
So Sam Raimi did a brilliant job directing this. And the King of Horror is... Well, he's not the King of Horror, but a horror icon in the directing scene is back.
Yeah.
I mean, he cooked.
He did. And the fact that he didn't include Ted Raimi or Bruce Campbell in this was, like, fantastic.
It was...
You know?
You didn't need Bruce in this at all to make this a good horror film.
No, which is fantastic.
I'd say it's a 4.5 as well for me.
Yeah.
Like, this is... I don't know. I didn't know what to expect going in. I knew it was going to be, they're stranded on an island, they'll survive. But how they were going to incorporate the horror, I wasn't too sure. But the way they did it was brilliant. And it was quite disturbing. And you know what? Yeah, I think Sam Raimi and everyone did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Sam Raimi is truly back. Especially since Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, especially since that dumpster fire.
I don't think that was split between two directors, though, you could argue, so that's not partially his fault. But I think we really enjoyed this film.
Yeah, this was amazing.
Yes, it was amazing.
And now, on to the next feature presentation.
Alright, next on the agenda for the review is the Muppet Show special. Take it away, Ed.
This Muppet Show was celebrating 50 years, is it? I think?
Yeah,
50 years
celebrating 50 years, yeah.
of coming back, and it's no longer obviously with Jim Henson because he's no longer here with us, but Seth Rogen wrote it this time, and the comedy doesn't land as well as the originals, but obviously that's because Jim Henson's no longer with us. But Seth Rogen does a decent enough job to get some of the laughs, especially with Waldorf and Statler.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably the funniest this special gets.
I mean, some of the special sketches are like, all right.
And the Beaker and Honeydew stuff. That
was funny.
Like, that and Statler and Waldorf are probably the funniest part of this special.
I mean, I thought that the wigs bit with the pigs was quite funny. Sabrina Carpenter felt forced into this.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be here.
She looked like she didn't even want to be there. I mean, considering that they flipping ad-libbed her first song.
And then she's there, and then she does another song, and then that's it.
She just disappears entirely, and then she comes back at the end. Oh, thank you for, like, being on the show. Wait, what?
She's only here to get viewers to watch.
Yeah.
Really? There, I said it.
Like, nobody... Like, let's be honest, nobody of today's day and age is watching The Muppet Show for the Muppets.
I'm not.
They're watching The Muppet Show because, Sabrina Carpenter's on it. Seth Rogen's on it. Maya Riddle. We know all of those people. Yeah, screw the puppets. We'll watch it for them.
Also, it felt like we were just trying to point out different Muppets from different eras of the time.
Yeah, like, I'd say the emphasis on, like, the Muppets in this special is just, you're not really focusing what's going on. You're mostly focusing on, oh, look, there's that one random pig from A Christmas Carol. Oh, look, there's Rizzo. And actually, luckily, for like the first time in 10 years, he's actually spoken.
It's a decent enough episode for a show, I suppose. If you had to put it all together, it'd be decent enough to hold its own.
Like, the cinematography is great. Like the shot where like you can see Kermit standing up and you got the audience in the foreground, and it's like that's a great shot. Kermit's voice doesn't fit.
I mean, it never has for the last few years.
No, like no hate to Matt Vogel at all, but you know, once you separate his voice from the character, it's like there's not really much of a difference.
And it doesn't sell.
No.
Like, I'm not saying that this episode was bad, because it's not bad.
It's not bad, no, but the emphasis of the episode is not on the Muppets at all. Like, there's barely any sketches in the episode itself that actually showcase what they do.
The episode is a bit too short.
Yeah, I mean, it feels rushed.
I mean, it could have been like another 10 minutes. That would have been fine.
Yeah, like, if they added another 10 minutes, I mean, the special, it says on Disney Plus it is 32 minutes long. It's actually not. It finishes at 29 minutes and 40 seconds.
Because of the credits.
Yeah. So, you know, and some of the songs they picked just didn't fit them at all.
Well, Don't Stop Me Now didn't fit, but...
No, like, neither did Blinding Lights for the Rats. Like, yeah, the set was cool.
I thought the scene was funny.
The sketch was fun, right? But I don't think that song fits the Rats.
I think it was just a very overhyped episode.
Yeah, like, people giving this 5 stars, I feel like we're watching this and was like going, oh yeah, because Sabrina Carpenter's in it.
Or it's just like, oh, we've got the Muppet Show back. Cool, 5 stars.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 4 probably for me.
For me, it's a 3.5. I think most of it is either forced or rushed.
Okay.
But the fact that you get like different like cameos from like Muppets you haven't seen in like
that is cool.
30 plus years is great. Like, who saw them bringing out the guy that did the Muppaphones from like the Muppet Show, like the original run, like all these years later?
No one.
No one, and yet he's in it.
So I think it's pretty darn. It's all right. It's like an episode I'll probably forget. As a special, it does what it does. It revives.
Should have been longer.
It revives the franchise, or it revives the show a bit, but they could have added so much more or done more with it in the right time they had. But you know, it just felt rushed. And like, I'm not saying it's bad because it's not, because it is decent. We had a decent enough time.
We had a decent enough time with it, but
so for us, this is mid.
It's a mid show.
Well, mid episode. It's not even a show. It's a one-off special.
It's a one-off special, so it's a mid episode.
It's right. It was there to exist. Iron Lung.
Now it's time to go back to the Markiplier movie Iron Lung. Now,
which this movie is. It's based off a video game that's about an hour and something long. You can finish it in one evening.
Yeah, literally.
I haven't played the video game, but
and neither have I.
I've watched gameplay of it now since seeing the movie, and the story still makes no sense.
Yeah, the story doesn't make any sense in this film.
I have no idea what's going on in the story.
Yeah.
Not saying that's Markiplier's fault, because it's the guy that made the game. It's based off that, so there's only probably so much you can do. But the runtime for the movie, so it's opposite to Muppet Show, it's too long.
Yeah, it's too long. There is so many shots of, like, don't get me wrong, Markiplier sells his performance.
He's brilliant in the movie.
He's great. They said, like, oh, there's quite a lot of people in it. For most of the runtime, it's just him.
And they're just there as voiceovers.
Yeah, and they're there as voiceovers, and Jacksepticeye's in it, but it's like a blink and you miss it moment.
It's more. That doesn't bother me. I didn't go in to see if Jacksepticeye's in the movie, but the fact is, Mark tried to carry it on his own, but it just I
think without him, the movie would have been boring.
You can't. The problem is you can't set one movie in one setting. And one scene entire for 2 hours straight.
I like carry it, because
not really much happens. He runs up and down.
I mean,
goes to the controls, then goes back to the camera thing.
In my opinion, I feel like this film would have worked better as like an hour and 20 or an hour and 30-minute film.
Yeah, it's half an hour too long.
You know, I think if they would have chopped out like half the scenes of him like going back and forwards, because that's most of what he does in this film. Like, he can't really go anywhere else.
Also, some of the lighting, this is on a technical point, you can't see what the bloody hell is going on. The lighting isn't great in this movie.
Even in even where we saw this in Cinema, all the lights were off and like you couldn't see anything. But even on the screen, then you couldn't see it.
It was too dark.
Like, it was too dark.
I mean, the cinematography is decent, I'll give it that, but they use a lot of repetitive shots later on in the film that they used earlier on. It feels like they were just running out of type
footage.
of shot. And then also, they use this shot of like these water drops dripping off the roof of the submarine. They use that about like 20 times throughout the film, and it's like, you've basically used the same shot here. What is this actually adding? It just felt very like the cinematography was repetitive.
When the submarine spoiler alert, when the submarine submerges in the blood, right? I thought, oh, is this the third act, or has this just come out of nowhere?
I mean, it was supposed to be the third act, but
they didn't like set it up at all.
I mean, if you're paying attention, if anyone's paying attention when watching this film, you'll see that the fish is the main villain of this, but you only get to see it for like a brief second when it snaps the submarine in half. But that's all you see of it. The rest of it, you just have to go off of, there's loads of blood everywhere. Yeah, I get it. Markiplier used the most blood in a film has ever used before.
And props to him for acting, writing, and directing the thing.
Because that is a lot to take on.
Because that's a lot. I'm chucking his own money at it. Well done.
I mean, it's still not a bad film. We're not saying it's bad, because
we're
there
not
are
saying,
some good
we're not
things
saying
in
it's
it.
bad, but it's a movie where effectively take Markiplier out of it and you've got nothing.
The performance by him is great.
Like,
some of
he
some of the horror's okay. It's not
So-
bad,
Like, the horror didn't get me jumping at all.
but the music's good.
You
The
know?
score is good for this
Yeah,
movie.
like the score is good. Like, I'd even say, like, even though like the whole movie's set on like a sub, I'd say like the interior of the sub looks alright.
I think it looks great. The set design.
Yeah, like the set design is great. I mean, for how much you could actually like chuck at this film, right? It looks alright. However, the story is all over the place, and in my opinion, I'd even say goes completely nowhere without Mark.
I think he carries this movie.
Yeah,
on his
he
back.
definitely carries it. So definitely go and watch it for like Mark's performance, because he's like absolutely great in this,
and
the score is great and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's a mid film for story, but for Mark's acting, it's bloody fantastic.
it's just they could have done more. Well, I suppose he added more that was not in the game,
Yeah.
but the game is lacking story in the first place, so it's a very odd. The thing with video game adaptations is you've got to be careful, but I think this is the polar opposite to say something like, because there was a video game movie that recently come out when this one did, which is the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah.
That was far from the video game and nothing like it. This one, however, is far too faithful, and it just
doesn't go creative with it.
Or he doesn't go, let's go to a different location. Yet, like,
You know.
they don't do anything with like the flashbacks. Like, there's flashbacks in this movie, but they don't add anything to this film.
No, they don't.
Where they could have done more with that, and we could have had more of that, and rather than just sitting in a submarine for 2 hours.
Yeah, like going in, I thought they were going to add more, but from like all the behind the scenes photos of like Mark in like this different place, but then when the movie turned out to be 2 hours of sitting in a sub, I was kind of disappointed.
Also, the selling point of the whole blood thing, it's okay, but it's like you use so much blood and just you can't even see what's going on. There's so much blood. It's like, what the hell's going on? When did this happen?
Like, even when I think does Mark die in this film?
Yeah, he does. Well, it alludes to it. Yeah.
Well, it alludes to it, and he apparently dies. I'm not sure whether that's the case, so take that with a pinch of salt. But even while he was apparently dying, the lighting was shocking. Like, I couldn't see a thing.
However, I do like his performance, and
Yeah, like, he sells this film.
I'm grateful he got to make a bloody movie and actually get it to make money, even as much as Hollywood hates it, because you can tell right now.
I'm going to say something that's very controversial. I'm glad he's not even in the 2 FNAF movies to make this film.
He did a good job with what he had.
Because his acting in this film is like, I prefer this to like a 5-second cameo in one of them.
In it, yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
Overall, to us, this film is mid. So yeah, go check it out in cinema if it's still in cinemas. I don't know. If it is.
I think it still is.
Go check it out just for Mark's performance and support
Yeah.
him, because he's a great YouTuber, and support him because it just shows how much people care, and it's done really well in the cinema. So
with all that being said,
I've been Ed.
I've been Jordan.
You've been you.
And that was our opinion on these films.
And
Thank you
that's a
very
wrap.
much for watching.
That's a wrap.
Real thrills.